Hello everybody, that will be an astrological forecast for 2022 for Cancer sign and rising sign. Mainly that's more fit by the house system, it's more fit for those ones who has Cancer rising sign, but it is also important for those ones who are Cancer. I always suggest to listen your rising sign and your sign videos as well, because these two together give you a perfect impression that what you could expect on the next year. I will talk about the major aspect, so not all the little ones, because I will make a monthly forecast anyway, and they are the most important ones. So let's start with the first one, which is here since December 2021, when Jupiter changed sign, and it will move to your 9th house, and it will be here till 11th of May, and then it will move to Aries and will return to your 9th house again. So 9th house talk about international things and talk about your education, higher education, but also your belief system, your religion, your interest about astrology or esoteric things or higher level things. Also, it is a teacher, so you could be a teacher, you could teach. And also when you share knowledge, so you could blogging or you do YouTube channels, that is all fit to the 9th house. So if maybe you do a YouTube channel, you could be quite successful with it, but if you have problems with it and you didn't work on it, it could make it worse, because Jupiter works as a magnifier. So if it finds problems, it could magnify the problems. But if it finds motivations and actions, it could magnify this and you can be more effective. So for those ones who want to study, it is a perfect time, and also for those ones who want to make international success or who want to live in another country, that's a perfect time to find a new places. And another one, from November, Venus is in Capricorn, which is your 7th house. 7th house representing your opponent and your partner and your business partner. So all of these things are important. So if you have a business or you have to cooperate with anyone, in any way, you need to think about that what kind of changes should or could come up here, because Venus wants to help you, because Venus is the planet of love, the planet of money and luck. So it could be good for businesses, but Pluto wants huge changes. So these huge changes could coming in December, or the first signs you can see in December, and it will arriving maybe at the end, at the beginning of the spring in March, but I will talk about this later. It could make huge changes in your relationship, so it could bring divorces or breakups, but also it could bring a new relationship, or it could bring marriage, or it could bring many things. Maybe you could live together with your partner, or you could move to your partner. So it could change a lot in your love life as well. You have to think about that, what kind of things happens in your life 8 years ago, because very similar aspects we have now, and very similar situations could come back to your life. On 24th of January, we will have Mars transit in your 7th house again. So that will be the time when Pluto-Venus energy will be the strongest one. And why is it? Because Mars will meet with Pluto and Venus. So whatever is there, it will, Mars will work as a detonator. So if there is a problem and you have to, or you should break up with your partner, then this is the time around 3rd of March when it could happen, and you could have a huge argument, because with Mars you could have a lot of arguments, so it can bring huge changes, breakups, but also it could be the day when you decide, because Mars is the interaction planet of interactions. So it could be maybe the day when you decide that you want to propose your girlfriend, or you want to live together with your boyfriend, or you want this marriage, or you want a baby, and so forth. So anyway, you have to expect huge changes, positive or negative. It's more likely depend on your personal chart. On 6th of March, Mars will change sign. It will move to your 8th house, and it will be here till 15th of April. It's quite important period because actually Saturn want to hold you back, yeah, and Mars want to make actions. And now, whatever you do, it will affect for your life long term because they work together now. And the exact date when they will meet, it will be on the 5th of April. So around 5th of April, plus minus 5 days, you could expecting a time when you need to make a decision. But this decision will affect you for long term, so you really need to be careful, and you really need to think about that, what you do, how you do, why you do. And it is 8th house, so 8th house talks about all of our higher level financial things, so bank things, loans, credit cards, taxes, what else? Yeah, all of our addictions. 8th house is the money of our partners. 8th house talks about hidden things. 8th house talks about psychology or sexual needs, and so many things. And these areas can also be affected. But also it's talk about the investment. So maybe this time you could make an investment which will bring you money or could affect you in long term. On 12th of April, we will have one of the most important aspects in the year. This will be the time when Neptune and Jupiter will have a connection. And Jupiter is a magnifier, as I said, and it will magnify the power of Neptune, which is at home again, because the co-ruler of Pisces is the Neptune. So, and it is in your 9th house. So that's I used to say that that is an opportunity which you can take and which will never return into your life, because Neptune and Jupiter in Pisces will meet just over 100 years later, so you will not live anymore. So that's the only chance when you can take it. But there is a risk, because Neptune is the planet of the dreams and all sense, all feelings. And the problem with it that Jupiter magnifies, so you believe in your... So you believe too much, you believe what you see, you believe what you think, but you do not check that what is behind. So if you have an opportunity, you just go after the opportunity because you believe in it, but not sure that this is the right one, or not sure that this is a good one. So you need to be realistic, you need to ask advice from someone maybe, or you need to check all the details, and you need to believe to the facts and not for your senses, because you could make huge mistakes. But also that could be a great opportunity. So with 9th house, maybe you could make an international success, or you could sign a contract, or you can move to another country. But you will see that is it good or not, because you will get the results quite soon. We have two important aspects after this, and I always say that maybe the results coming in a month, because from 15th of April till 24th of May, Mars will transit in your 9th house again. So that could be the time when you can make actions. Whatever the Neptune Jupiter brings you, now it's come alive. So now you can take the first actions, you can go with it, you can fight for it, you can move with it, you can be active, because Mars want activity from you. But Mars will meet with Neptune on 18th of May. So that could be the day when you need to make another decision. If you made a wrong decision, maybe you have a chance to correct it. But also if you made a good decision, maybe you can make again a wrong decision, because what you think. So you need to think about that, what you know, and not what you think. So you need to be sure that what are the facts, and make decision by the facts. Also on 11th of May, Jupiter will change sign. It will move to your 10th house. So somehow from 11th of May, your 10th house will be quite active. And with if you have a good situation in your career area, it could grow. So you could have a better position, you can get pay rise, or you can get a job if you don't have a job, or your career can grow. But also if you have problems in your career, these problems can grow as well. On 30th of April, again, we move back a bit in the time, we will have a solar eclipse. Solar eclipse will take place in your 11th house, which is your social life, your friendships, and your goals, dreams, hopes, wishes. So solar eclipse always an external action, an external pressure. So something is changing around you which affect for your life, but in your 11th house matter. I used to say that if solar eclipse is happening, it can be the end of a good or bad period, or it could be the beginning of a period. And the power of this solar eclipse could be here for 6 months. So maybe your effect is coming just 6 months later, or you will see the results in 6 months later. But anyway, you need some actions in this time. And as an answer, on 16th of May, we will have a lunar eclipse in your Scorpio, which is your 5th house. 5th house talks about, if I talk about dreams and hopes, it's important that 5th house represent kids, lovers, self-employment, creativity, and all the fun things. So maybe you could do, you will have inner changes. So maybe you will feel that you want changes. You want to be more creative, and you want to use your creativity. You want to have a child. You want to be with your kids. You want to be self-employed. You want to work for yourself. Or you want to work from home, or so forth. And these changes are going on with you, and maybe these emotional changing will affect for your life, and for your dreams and your goals, or your targets, that where you wanna go, what you wanna do. 24th of May, Mars will change sign, and it will move to your 10th house, which is Aries, and it is an important time again. Mars can bring you here a lot of opportunities, but also a lot of arguments. And Mars will meet with Chiron. Chiron is the one who make you, or who hurt you, who give you wounds. But also it is the one who give you the solution, give you the relief, give you the medicine. So teach you to treat yourself. Whatever was wrong in your life, if you had any trauma in your career, or in your love life, or if your financial situation is not healthy, it will help you to sort it out now. So whatever is wrong in your life now, Mars, Jupiter will meet with Chiron. They help to express the energy of Chiron and give you solutions. First opportunity is 29 of May, plus minus 5 days. No, it's just 29 of May, when Jupiter will meet with Chiron. So maybe that is the day when you will just have an idea that what you would change, or you could change, but not sure that that is the day when you will act. But definitely on 16th of June, when Mars will meet with Chiron, you will definitely act. Or if you act before in May, then this is the day when you can see the results already. Don't forget that Mars will move and will change sign, and from 5th of July it will be in your 11th house. It will be here till 20th of August, and this is also an important period, an important time. because it wants huge changes from you again. And why I say it? Because North Node is here, and North Node want to push to changes, to be more social, or change your friends, or change your societies, or change your dreams, or make new dreams, or make dreams, or make targets, make goals what you want to reach. And also Mars will meet with Uranus, and North Node will meet with Uranus, and it is 3 days difference, so this free energy will be together. Also, don't forget that Jupiter will turn to retrograde in your 10th house on 28th of July, so it will be not that strong anymore. So something could happen on this day which will change your life. So maybe someone will jump into your life who can have so strong impression that you will set up new dreams, but also you can find an opportunity, or you can lose something, or you can have an accident, an argument. Maybe you can lose your job, or somehow your dreams are crashed, or anything could happen which is changing your life. But that changes are the must, so they have to happen, and you have to react immediately, so you will have no time to postpone the problem or the situation. You need immediately a reaction. You need to say yes or no. You need to face with it. You need to find a new job, a new flat, or a new girlfriend, or anything. So you need to get ready for these changes, because that will be huge. And Mars last transit will be on 20th of August, when it will change sign, and it will move to your 12th house, and it will be here till the next spring. It is quite important. You have to think about that, what happens in your life 12 years ago, because very similar situations could come back to you. And it will be here for quite a long time, so you will feel this strongly. Normally I say that 12th house talks about that what should I stop? What should I let go? What should I complete or finish? Like if I have a plan, I want to, let's say I want to make my own business, I have to make many things for it, and this is the time when you have an urge to complete it, to make this company, to give up your previous job, to make a website for yourself, and so forth, or make an exam, go back to school, take an exam, so forth. But also it is the time when you need to let things go. Maybe your job, maybe your relationship, maybe your dreams, maybe your ideas, maybe something what you worked on but didn't work, and you have to see that it will not work. I have to let it go. So yeah, you need to focus for these ones. And don't forget that this motivation, this energy, we are not here, or we are not that strong from 30th of October till 13th of January, when Mars will be retrograde. Also on 4th of October, we will have a square between Uranus and Saturn, which is not exact, but it will happen, and it will affect for your 8th and 11th house. So somehow again your 8th house, so financial things, and your dreams will meet, and you need to deal with it, that what you want to do, how you want to do, what you want to reach. These questions happened already with you. The last one actually on 24th of December. So you needed to face with this question, and now you need to face again, and now you will have change again. And don't forget, we will have a lunar and solar eclipse again. The solar eclipse happening first now. On 25th of October in your 6th house, we will have a solar eclipse. By the way, this solar eclipse is quite important because it could affect for your health and your everyday life, your work. So it's again an external force, or external impression or pressure which will change your life. So you really have to think about that, what you want, how you want. It could close down a period of your life, a good or a bad one, and it could be a beginning of a new period. So it could bring you a new health situation, it could bring you new job, new place to live, or new problems in your job and so forth. And I would say that I guess that it will be the time and you need to complete something or you need to finish something, because as an answer, you will have a lunar eclipse in your 12th house on 8th of November, and it will make you some changes inside of you. So your emotions, your motivations can change, and somehow you will be able to let things maybe go, or you will be ready for a new chapter in your life. And it is important again because Jupiter will move back to your 9th house on 28th of October, and all these situations which came to you till May can come back to you again, and you could have again an opportunity, or questions which has been there can return to you, and you will have to act, and you will have an opportunity to act again, and especially from 23rd of November till 10th of December, when Jupiter will be in direct. And after this, you will have a career opportunity again, and your career can grow and you can reach more. So maybe if you study here or learn something, or you publish, or you change your belief system, it could affect you, and maybe you could have a better career, because on 10th of December Jupiter will change sign and it will move to Aries. So your career can grow and your career can change. So yeah, get ready for this and work with it, because you have to use the positive energy of the Jupiter. Thank you for watching my video. If you like it, please subscribe, because I will have monthly forecast. And if you want a personal reading, or if you want to contact with me, you can find my email address under the video or in my channel information page. Thank you for watching. Bye.